Okay, I'm going to be showing you today how to take your essay and make sure you've put it in the correct MLA format before you turn it into your teacher. So what I have here is my whole essay either typed up or copy pasted into a blank Google Doc. First thing you want to do is make sure you have your margin set right. So go to File, scroll down to Page Setup. And you want to make sure these margins are each 1 inch and hit OK. Next thing you're going to want to do is highlight everything. So to do that, you can hit Control A to select all. You're going to want to set your font to Times New Roman and font size 12. Another thing you want to make sure is that each of your paragraphs is indented. So to do that, you're going to hit Tab 1 time. If you hit the space bar a bunch of times, it works, but when you submit it to websites like turnitin.com, it gets all messed up. So now we have it looking right here. Next thing you want to do is the heading and the page number at the top. So I'm going to hit enter once, go above your first paragraph and align to the left. That's where you're going to want to put your first and last name. Enter once your teacher's name. Spell your teacher's name correctly, the class you're in, and the date you're submitting it for a grade. And enter once. Right below that, you're going to center align it, and this is where your title is going to go. Try not to do something too boring or corny. Go with whatever the topic of your essay is. So for this, the benefits of buying a hybrid car. Your essay is probably supposed to be double spaced, so now would be a good time to do that. So select all again, Control A, and up at the top here, do line spacing, select double. And the last thing we're going to do for formatting here is we're going to go to Insert, Page Numbers, pick the first one. Oops. Pick the first one that pops up here. You're going to go to the left of the number and put your last name. Make sure you capitalize and spell your last name correctly. Now you'll notice that this is a different font than the rest of my essay, so I do need to fix this. So I'm going to select everything up here, Times New Roman 12, and click out. And now my first page should have that. My second page should have it, as well as my third. The next thing I'm ready for is my works cited page. So to do a works cited page, you are going to go to the end of your essay and you're going to create a page break. Trick to do that is to hit Control Enter. It's going to put you on a new page, and this is where your works cited page is going to go. I already have mine mostly ready here. So I'm going to copy paste that. So your works cited page should be titled Works Cited. They should be in alphabetical order. So here I have C, L, P, R, T. Make sure your font is uniform with the rest of your essay. So for this, I'm going to change this to Times New Roman 12. Maybe. This also needs to be double spaced. And you'll notice something here called a hanging indent. To do that, you're going to select all of your citations, format, align and indent, indentation options, special, hanging. These need to be 0 for that to work. And that's how you create those hanging indents. I also noticed that this font color isn't exactly right, so I'm going to highlight that, change it to black, and now I have a perfectly formatted and MLA formatting essay.